Good morning, it's Dr. James. Hey, I hope you're off to a beautiful start today. It's so good to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. And today, I want to be really honest with you. I thought long and I prayed real hard about how I wanted to present today's idea to you because it's something that I've been thinking about. Actually, I've been feeling this deeply over the last few weeks, making the distinction between being good and being true. And over my lifetime of 55 years, how a good portion of my first few decades of life, I really worked on being good. In fact, I gave so much of my power and my peace and my self-love away in the desire to be good for other people who I believe were well-meaning family members and different people in my life who, in order to gain their acceptance, in order to gain their love, and gain their just allowing them to be in their space, I had to be good. And being good often looked like doing things that were not good for me. And I take full responsibility for what I can in that space. The early years of over drinking and over partying and spending time around things and experiences that were all about being good because it allowed me to be accepted by those people. It allowed me to kind of not face the judgment if I was to be true to myself. And it wasn't until my early 20s that I realized that being good was killing me. It literally was killing me. My spirit was getting killed. My emotions were depressed. I was anxious. I was sad. I was frankly a mess being good. And then I started to discover through my spiritual practice, deep spiritual work, healing work, compassion work, self-acceptance in a way that I'd never had before. And it all began with being true. Being true versus being good. And I gotta tell you, over the last 30 plus years, the experience and the dedication to being true continues to change my life. And I gotta tell you as well that being true is sometimes not so popular in the greater scheme of things, in the greater groups, the greater community. Conforming to the greater status quo is always met with that question whether or not you're going to be good or whether you're going to be true. Being good means I'm going to comply. I'm just going to say yes. I'm just going to go along with what the group think is all about. But when we're true, we stop and we question. When we're true, we're courageous and we honor what's in our heart. When we're true, it may be very lonely. As Robert Frost said, I chose the path that was less traveled, and it made all the difference. So my question to you is whether or not you are spending more time and energy being good, and then you're finding yourself losing your energy, or is there an opportunity to be true? To be true to your heart's knowing, to be true to what you know, it makes you come alive, that makes you have authenticity, it makes you feel the vulnerability, but most importantly, makes you feel that you are being absolutely honest with your heart, honest and with your spirit, honest in such a way that you are proud of the path that you've chosen with purpose. It may be lonely at times, but you always have that experience of knowing that you have never sold your soul. You've embraced your soul's knowing, and you're creating with each and every step a greater sense of grace, a greater sense of purpose and peace, and a life that you definitely come to love. I know how it feels. I'm working on it right alongside of you. So here's to being true versus potentially being good. Much love and every blessing. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.